Academy. I'm Mrs. Hefner, one of your hosts for today's The Voice.
I am Miss Noggle, one of your hosts also for The Voice.
We're so glad you're able to watch this part of Homecoming 2020, and have we got a show for you. We're going to start off with an awesome cheer, courtesy of our cheer squad.
Let's go!
Thank you, Fleetwood cheerleading squad, for getting the morning off with plenty of energy. Now we're headed for the voice portion of our show today. This pits a member of each graduating class to show off their talent. And boy, do they have talent. In true voice style, we have 3 judges with us to critique our performers on things like song choice, quality, and general presentation. Let's get our judges on stage. We have Principal Mr. Herman. We have a returning judge from previous homecomings. Let's give a hand wherever you are for Mr. Dreisbach. Woo! And finally, our last judge, new to Fleetwood's voice, Mr. Moats. Come on up. Woo, thank you, Science Department. And hello to everyone else out there watching from Fleetwood's faculty as well. So, judges, what I'm going to ask you to do in a moment is to turn around and face the back of the auditorium in true voice style. You will not see the performers until you decide to take the opportunity to turn around because of the high quality and fabulousness of their performance. Also, each judge, please fill out a rubric because this goes into the homecoming score that we keep in the cafeteria. Judges, any questions? Also, there will be time for you to give some awesome feedback to the performers. So there will be time, and you'll see Ms. Noggle and I to do that. Okay, Fleetwood, are you ready? I hope you said yes. We have a treat for you. We have a faculty performer this year. You know him well. You might see him in the library. It is the one and only Mr. Barnett. So, judges, turn around, please.
and I've got the remedy. It's the experience. It's a dangerous liaison. I says the comedy. Is that it's serious? It's strange enough to play on words. Says the tragedy is how you gonna spend the rest of your nights with your light on. So shine the light on all of your friends. And it all amounts to nothing in the end. I won't worry my life away. Hey, oh, and I won't worry my life away. When I fall in love, I take my time. There's no need to worry when I'm making up my mind. You turn off the sun, it's still gonna shine, and I'll tell you when. There's a remedy, it's the experience, it's a dangerous liaison. I says comedy, is that it's serious? It's strange enough to play on words. There's a tragedy, is how you gonna spend the rest of your night with your light on. So shine the light on all of your friends, and it all amounts to nothing in the end. I won't worry my life away. Hey, oh, and I won't worry my life away. I won't worry I won't worry my life away.
Thank you very much, Mr. Barnett. Thank you. Thank you.
If I'm going to be honest, guys, I forgot to teach McKenna how to turn the judges' mics on, so we can't have judges' comments this time. But we'll do them after every other act.
You know what? I think the applause said it all, Mr. Barnett. The applause said it all. As we change scenes behind me, let's get ready for our first student act of the show. Judges, turn around, please. This is the offering from the freshman class. We hope for many, many more fabulous performances from our next act.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I'll not give you up. It's time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
I found a woman
to love, to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I will not be alright this time. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Yes! Good job, guys.
Nice work.
Awesome.
Nice work.
Awesome. You stay here for a second.
Stay here, stay here. I'm sure the judges have some fabulous things to say. Thank you very much, Tim and Sophia, representing the freshman class. We'll start with Mr. Herman. What would you like to say to our fabulous performers?
Well, I thought you really brought out the emotion in the song, the 6 feet of separation. You were really able to tell what it meant to both of you. So, nice job.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you. Mr. Moats, your thoughts?
Synchronicity. I think when you both sang together, that was the perfect blend.
It's enough being on stage by yourself and knowing what to do, but getting two people to work together, props to the both of you. And finally, Mr. Dreisbach.
You know what? Moat said it. I mean, great science minds think alike here. It takes a lot to come out on the stage as freshmen to begin with, going against upperclassmen. But for you guys to choose a duet and not really had much time to actually practice together, you guys sang best when you guys were singing together in unison. That part was flawless. So once again, I give you guys kudos for just coming out here and performing together like that.
Woo! Woo! We look forward to many, many more performances on The Voice. As we get the stage set, folks, and out there in the airwaves, it's time for a commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of The Voice.
Are we swinging?
Welcome back to Fleetwood's Homecoming 2020, The Voice. Continuing with our show, we have our first performer representing the sophomore class.
Sophomores.
To the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other
We have a crooner among the sophomore class. Dane, should we call you Frank or should we call you Dane? Mr. Moats, you turned around first. What do you have?
Appreciate the old school. Didn't expect that huge voice to come out of you. Beautiful, beautiful, deep voice.
Mr. Dreisbach, what else can you add?
Silky smooth. I loved it. I loved it. At first note, it's one of those iconic songs that you know, and it's always like, sophomore coming out to take on that big song, and you nailed it. Nice.
Yes, it's awesome treatment of a classic. And finally, Mr. Herman.
Excellent song choice, and the fact that you changed it up, made it your own. Very brave. Nice job. Very well done. Thank you.
Woo! Nice work, Dane.
And I like the shirt. I'm sorry. I'm so
Yeah, props for the floral shirt. Looking sharp and sounding sharp too. Thank you, Dane. Judges, we have one more entry from the sophomore class. Turn around, please. I believe we're ready. Let's go, sophomores. Awesome job, Frankie. My Amazon Easy Pop app holds nothing compared to you. We'll start with Mr. Dreisbach. What do you have to say for our performance?
I hope our viewers at home were able to hear that because there was so much emotion and sweetness to your voice up here on the stage. And I don't know sometimes if audiences back home through a microphone can pick up on that, but that gave me goosebumps right away from the start. And I mean that, Frankie. Like, it was just, you could sense the emotion in every tone that came out of your voice. Good job.
You heard it here first, folks. Goosebump-worthy performance, courtesy of Dreisbach. Mr. Herman.
Well, actually, I'd like to quote Simon Cowell on Carrie Underwood's American Idol audition. Not only will you go on to win this competition, but you will sell more records than any previous contestant that we've had.
And Mr. Moats.
I want an autographed copy of that first album. And you had me at piano. I wanted to turn around the minute that you touched those ivories. Beautiful, beautiful song choice. And I love those high notes.
Yes, thank you for
But you
sharing
didn't. I
two
beat you to the
talents
punch.
with us this morning,
Beat you
Frankie.
to the punch on turning around.
One more round of applause from the judges. Don't go too far from that screen. We got one more commercial break before we continue with the juniors. Don't be a stranger. Come right back. are just joining us, you missed some fabulous performances from the freshman and sophomore class. Now, we're kicking it up a notch. We have our first performer representing the junior class. Let's go. Thank you, Carmen. Wonderfully mellow, beautifully sung. Okay, which judge should we start with first? Mr. Herman, we'll start with you first again.
Carmen, you did an outstanding job conveying the emotion in that song. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Mr. Moats, your thoughts?
And I think if we had a full auditorium, there would be a couple teary eyes out in the audience. I really, really appreciated the ending, was super sweet.
And more of that piano that you appreciate so much, Mr. Moats. Mr. Dreisbach.
Great job. Your piano playing was just as good as what your singing was, and it just melded perfectly together. Nice job.
Thank you very much for sharing your talents this morning with us.
Oh, the banana earrings are awesome.
Banana earrings add.
Just adds more
Add
personality
to
to the performance.
Thank you. Woo! We have a second representative of the junior class to share her talent with us today. So, judges, Thank you for turning around. Audience in the airwaves, enjoy.
It's been 1 week, not going to decide, but 5 days to last one, and together come back to me. 3 days to live in. I realize it's almost fault because yesterday you didn't, but it's still be 2 days to last and oh, now I want to think, just make you stop think, because you're looking at Ahmed, and some of the shoes that just are really in the stars, because it's never just a sign that it's a solid one of us time, because we ain't line, because it's all about value.
Way to throw it back to when I was in high school with that Bare Naked Ladies cover. So, judges, who turned around first? I didn't catch it. Noggle and I were too busy grooving backstage. We were dancing. It was embarrassing. I'm glad there was no camera. Anyway, Dreisbach, what do you got?
I remember her performance from last year. I appreciate the sweet rhymes because it takes a lot to be able to say it that fast without tripping over yourself. So, I mean, the first note, I knew it was you. I had to turn around. It was just pure entertainment. I was trying to keep myself quiet under my mask because I'm like singing along with you as you're going through it.
Yeah, probably going back to your like Ice Ice Baby kind
Exactly,
of
exactly.
Yeah, throwback. Yeah.
Got to respect a little bit of rapping going on there.
Yes,
Mr. Herman, your thoughts?
I thought you did a really good job. I could not keep up with the lyrics, so yeah, I would agree. Very nice job.
It's all about the diction. And finally, Mr. Moats.
I can keep up with the words because I have that song memorized. Probably the only person on the stage who saw the Bare Naked Ladies live at the Sovereign Center in Reading. And they had a great opening. They were presented with a gift basket. And they did a little jam at the beginning of their concert. And all I remember from the jam, they described things about Reading. And they did something about pretzels, but they did a jam on Good's chips. These chips are cooked in lard, They never had any idea that chips would be cooked in lard. So, very appreciative of the song. Well done.
Mr. Moats' class, did you all hear that? If you don't want to start class on time, ask them about the Bare Naked Ladies concert, okay?
Oh, and
remember that
add-on.
for Thursday, folks.
What famous TV show do the bare naked ladies sing the intro to? Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. And we got trivia out of our
Showing off our
judges.
That's an extra
Well.
point. That's an extra point.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Megan, for sharing your talent with us this morning. Audience, don't go too far. We got one more commercial break, but coming up, we have performances for the seniors and Homecoming Court. You gotta find out who won Homecoming King and Queen. See you back here in a few. We have our last voice performer representing the senior class. Get ready.
Go seniors!
What's the matter with the clothes? When can you tell that your tie's too wide? Maybe I should buy some old tan colors, mom, back to the age of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You can't dress as trash until you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Can't you tell that it's out of style? Should I get the set white roll tires? Are you gonna cruise the miracle mile? Nowadays it's getting too sentimental. That's true, big blue continental.
busy jiving backstage. Way to represent a previous decade, and the outfit matches. So,
I think it's a young Billy Joel.
I like it. I like it. Okay, let's start with Mr. Moats.
It is still rock and roll to me, and you rocked that one out. Well done.
Very nice little rocking to close our voice portion. Talent. Dreisbach, what do you have?
I was waiting to hear like a rock and roll song tonight, so I was glad you came out with that, Andrew. I like your attire, it fit your performance, and how you even referenced half the things you're wearing from your jacket to your shoes. So good stage presence.
Very nice, very nice. Comes with experience representing the seniors. And finally, Mr. Herman.
Well, this song is from when I was a kid, so nice job. I appreciate it. And again, and like Mr. Dreisbach said, the outfit's perfect. It matches Billy Joel, and it's from a song time frame when he did have hair. So nice job, good choice. So you didn't have to shave your head, is my point. So
Awesome.
So, Mr. Herman, when you had to, do lyrics like that, did you have to look that up? Did you look that up online, or did you have to actually go get a physical copy?
no, actually, what we had to do is we had these things called record players.
Okay, yeah.
You would put the needle down, and you'd play about 20 seconds, and you'd write down the words. And then
Okay.
you'd bring the needle back, you'd stop it, and you'd start it over. So, yeah, it was
For
a lot
those
of
of
fun.
you out in the audience, it's called vinyl now. It's called vinyl. If you ever reference that, ask Mr. Herman more on Thursday about records as well. Mr. Leffler, awesome performance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for representing the senior class. We'd like to thank our judges one more time before it is time for them to go. Mr. Herman, Mr. Mose, Mr. Dreisbach, thank you very much for giving up your time today. Woo!
Thank you.
Now, as we switch our needs on stage, it is the time perhaps some of you have all been waiting for, the crowning of the homecoming king and queen. Before we do that, let's introduce our entire court. Our first member of homecoming court is Mackenzie Arnold. Mackenzie is the daughter of Brandy and Jason Arnold and sister to Jordan and Maris Arnold. She is involved in varsity cheer, of which she is the captain, Relay for Life, Interact Club, and FBLA, along with being a competitive cheerleader at PA Heat All-Stars. Mackenzie's future plans include attending a 4-year college and continuing to cheer. Thank you, Mackenzie. Our next member of homecoming court is Sasha Joseph. Sasha is the daughter of Kate Claire and Bill Donner and sister to Philip and Billy Donner. At Fleetwood, she is involved in FBLA, soccer, mock trial, of which she is the captain, yearbook, of which she is the president, and Rho Kappa. In addition, Sasha is co-vice president of the senior class, along with being a member of Interact Club, Relay for Life, Model UN, and Sustainable Students. Sasha's future plans include attending college for law and serving in the Army. Thank you, Sasha. The next member of homecoming court is Abigail Kyle. Abby is the daughter of Matthew and Jill Kyle and sister to Lauren and Nevin Kyle. At Fleetwood, she is involved in FBLA, National Art Honor Society, Artifact, Student Council, Sustainable Students, Chess Club, of which she is the vice president, marching band, jazz band, choraleers, women's chorus, the musical, soccer, and track and field. In addition, Abigail volunteers at the nursery of her church and plays club soccer. Abigail's future plans include studying fashion design in college. Thank you, Abigail. Continuing with homecoming court is Mackenzie Miller. Mackenzie is the daughter of Greg and Christina Miller and sister to Ian Miller. She is the president of the senior class yearbook head editor, and Artifact Literary Magazine head editor. She plays softball and field hockey and is a team captain for field hockey. In addition, Mackenzie is involved in Mock Trial, FBLA, Sustainable Students, Relay for Life, and Model UN. In addition, Mackenzie volunteers at the Fleetwood Community Library to teach art classes to homeschool students and helps out in the elementary and high school art classrooms. She is involved in mission trips every summer to help rebuild houses and facilities for people in need. Mackenzie's future plans include attending a 4-year university to study art education. Thank you, Mackenzie. The next member of Homecoming Court is Sydney Wessner. Sydney is the daughter of Dan and Colleen Wessner and sister to Emily Wessner. She holds multiple leadership positions in clubs, such as being president of HOSA, president of the National Technical Honor Society, secretary of National Honor Society, president of Interact Club, president of Sustainable Students, the secretary for the class of 2021, girls volleyball captain, and blood drive coordinator. In addition, Sydney participates in the SMART mentoring program, along with being a dancer and student dance teacher, plus playing club volleyball. Sydney's future plans include attending a 4-year university, majoring in nursing, with an end goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. Thank you, Sydney. Our next member of Homecoming Court is Kenneth Lee Au. Kenny is the son of Han Chun Au and Lin Su Lee, and the brother of Anthony and Derek Au. In school, Kenny holds leadership positions as president of the Magic Club, Food Club, Computer Club, secretary and president of Chess Club, president and captain of the Academic Challenge Team, senior librarian of the band, and a choral officer for chorus. He participates in such activities as orchestra, string ensemble, vocal ensemble, men's chorus, symphonic band, wind ensemble, junior county orchestra, senior county orchestra, computer club, academic challenge, fellowship of Christian students, science olympiad, and the 4-way Rotary speech competition. In addition, Kenny performs for the Goggleworks Center of Arts, helps out at his family's store, plays competitive League of Legends online, and plays competitive Magic: The Gathering. Kenny personally writes that his future plans include selling a lot more Haichu and starting his takeover of the country using his Haichu empire. However, he adds on a more serious note that he would like to go to college to pursue a bachelor's degree of computer science game design and work for a big shot gamer company. Thank you, Kenny. Continuing with the Homecoming Court is Blake Beal. Blake is the son of Brad and Brooke Beal and brother to Baxter Beal. He is involved in Rho Kappa, National Honor Society, soccer, tennis, marching band, of which he is the alto saxophone section leader, jazz band, symphonic band, wind ensemble, vocal ensemble, chorale, men's chorus, choraleers, pit orchestra, county, district, and regional band, and county, district, and regional chorus. In addition, Blake works at Weiss Markets and serves in kid ministry at LCBC Church. His future plans include attending Penn State University to study mechanical engineering. Thank you, Blake. Next on Homecoming Court is Adrian Buchter. Adrian is the son of Terry and Gina Buchter and brother to Hector and Ethan Buchter. In school, Adrian is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, Rho Kappa, National Art Honor Society, and National Honor Society, of which he is the president, along with playing soccer. Adrian's future plans include attending college for pre-med and biology in hopes of becoming a pediatrician. Thank you, Adrian. Our next member of Homecoming Court is Jared Burt. Jared is the son of Marlon and Kim Burt and brother to Allison, Ben, Shane, Madeline, and Sarah. At Fleetwood, Jared is involved in football, volleyball, and FBLA. Jared lists his future plans, including attending college and getting married. Thank you, Jared. And our last member of Homecoming Court, but certainly not least, is Brady Dazowitz. Brady is the son of Jackie and Phil Dazowitz and brother to Brooke and Bridget Dazowitz. School activities in which Brady participates include water polo and swim team, where he is captain of the water polo team, along with participating in his class's powder puff game. In the community, Brady works at a soup kitchen, fosters dogs, and is a lifeguard. Brady's future plans include attending college and majoring in criminal justice in hopes of becoming a state trooper. Thank you, Brady. Let's have one more round of applause, shout out, or kudos to our 2020 Homecoming Court. Woo! Nice job, seniors. So, for you, the audience at home, create that drum roll on your desk. At this time, it is my honor to announce the 2020 Homecoming Queen, Sasha Joseph. Come to center stage, Sasha. Congratulations. Get a new sash and a tiara. Little bling for the homecoming queen. And another drum roll, please. Let's give it up for the 2020 Homecoming King, Kenneth Au. The high chew worked. The high chew worked. King Kenny, you have your crown and your sash. Okay, let's hear it up. The 2020 Homecoming Queen, Sasha Joseph, and the 2020 Homecoming King, Kenny Au. And that's a wrap for Homecoming 2020, The Voice Virtual Edition. Ms. Noggle, my co-host, come on out here, Ms. Noggle. Where's your pom-poms? Anyway, on behalf of Ms. Noggle and myself and Mr. Barnett, the stage crew, the performers, and anyone who has given of their time, class advisors, homecoming court, teachers, principals, administration, I don't know who else I need to thank, but I just want to thank you all for whatever you have done to make Homecoming 2020 a success. Don't forget, tomorrow's Class Distinction Day. Friday is Red and White Day for those of you who are present in school. The rest of you, stay safe. Have a great day. Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Woo!
Thank you.